Mikey, your assessment of the overall play of this defense today, giving up only 6 points.
I felt like we, came out. We wanted to set the tone for the year early. You know what I mean? And just huge shout out to the way the D-line played. They were up there firing off the ball, putting pressure on the quarterback, stopping the run game. And then in the back end, the back seven, linebackers communicating at a high level. DBs, we all just play, sound and fundamental. Of course, there's always going to be things to clean up. But I really like I like the film we put out there, and I think it's really good film for us to go back and correct going into this week. But, short week, so just got to, get back ready.
Speaking of that D-line, one person in particular, Deron Payne, I mean, he just looked like a different person. He mentioned how he has a chip on his shoulder. He didn't get to the quarterback until like week 8 of last year. You watched him last year. You see him now through training camp. Your thoughts on the job he did today?
He did a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? Like you all heard this offseason, the shout out Coach Witt gave to him. I think that, with this being one of those years for him, he has stuff to prove. And just the work I've seen him put in this offseason, the mindset that he's had, the way he went about his professionalism this offseason, it was good to see. And I'm glad that, I get to play on the back end and know that he's up there rushing and, stopping the run game. So a guy like him on your D-line as a defensive back, in pressure situations, he could force, one of those bad balls where we come down with it as a, secondary.
Mike, you guys have a lot of new pieces all across this roster in different position groups. How did you feel like they all fit in here in the first game of the year?
I would say they fit in great. That's why we brought them here. That's why the coaches, got those guys here just to add to what we already had going. And they all did a great job coming in and just learning this defense, learning, how to do their job in the confinements of what we already do. So, guys like Kinlaw, Trey, Von Miller, you know what I'm saying? Just, those guys just coming out and just doing, everything asked of them. And I just know there's so much more in store for it.